How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to do a little coffee Senko Caribbean. It's the breakfast blend. We tried the, I don't know if I did a video on it, but we tried the hazelnut and it had a fishy taste. What I've done is I made Marcia a cup already. I'll pour some out so y'all can see it. Um, She made some biscuits, as you see the stuff on the counter. The coffee is nice. Um, we tried some in the. I made her a cup and saved the last bit. Use a little taster cup like that, and it was good coffee. The grind is kind of fine. I should turn the light on the video, but we're too far into it now. What I'm gonna do is pause it and then cook it up and let you see. Alright, guys. Oh, forgot my housekeeping. A&E from Instagram hardwood. I'm not sure about the bowl. As you can see, the bowl and the stem are out of two different types of wood. It's beautiful. It's like a little barrel. Emblem. I don't know how well that's picking up. There you go. Adjust that. And the coffee, I hear it in the background. I've already turned the heat off, and I watched a video on YouTube. This guy, and he's like one of them really knowledgeable folks, and he said, "Don't let it." His words was get angry, but where it bubbles at the end of it when you're cooking with this mocha pot, you want to turn the heat down so it doesn't cause a bitterness to come up from the beans. I've already got the charring light on this. This is some Honey Bookshop from 2011 from the depths of GW Cellar. And I also have won this pipe on Instagram too. It's one of 3 hardwoods that I have. Also, enjoying the little toke of peanut butter this morning. This is a Sunday. Pause it and get the coffee. Well, I can just go over and get it. It's only 4 steps away. See the beauty. Not real dark. Why do a video if I'm not going to? Trying to see my placement. Let me just do it this way. I don't spill it or get burnt. There you go, the color. A nice morning blend. It's not real bitter. It's not all putting in any way. Sometimes I like a strong cup of coffee. Sometimes I like something more on the gentle side. As I said before, we were skeptical because we've got the hazelnut, and I'm not saying maybe somebody else's palate's different, but man, it tastes like fish. Not really strong, but whenever you like when you smell, you tasted it, then smell the bag, you could smell that in there. It has something to do, I think, with the constitution of the hazelnut additive that they put in there. It was off-putting to say the least. Um, that means it went straight into the roses. Oh, as you see the white in there, that's that white bean coffee. You know, I, I didn't care for it, and it's going for the roses. Let me add give you a little, that's going to translate. A little peek outside while preparing mine. This is the creamer that we use. Coffee Mate. I don't care for any of the other cheaper stuff. They can give it away, and I wouldn't take it. And this is our cool little spoon. It feels like cane or something. Maybe a really dense wood. So it doesn't look, the grains in it doesn't look familiar for anything around here. I've cut and split and worked on. I carved some in my younger years. I used to sit in front of the fireplace and carve in my easy chair, and there would be all the peelings and sawdust from my whittling. Uh, sure that would be all in the sides of it, and I'd have to take the shop back and vacuum out the chair from time to time. But it was, you know, my easy chair. I could come in from work and sit in it, and it was like some type of microfiber. It really didn't stain up or anything, but I would get in it dirty. I'm kind of anal about coming in with britches and sitting on the bed or sitting on the couch where you're going to be set clean. I don't think that's, I don't know. My wife is kind of changing me because she'll go out and lay in the yard with the dogs and come in and just plop down, and there'll be grass everywhere, and the dogs will jump up there. I don't know. It's a difference. You know, it's uh, I guess the give and take of life. Because I don't want to do anything to change how she is. You know, if a person wants to change and do something, then let that be their decision. Because if it's not their decision, and if it's just an impetuous thing like New Year's resolutions and stuff, I believe in resolutions. I believe that you can set your mind to do a task or beneficial, like working out, losing weight. You know, anybody that asks me, how do you maintain your weight? And it's simple: spoon to mouth. Do not stick nothing in your mouth all the time if you're wanting to lose weight. You know, buy less. Don't put. Keep your keep your ice box empty. Keep your pantries empty until you control that monster inside you. And whenever you've got control over it and you see what it is, you see that monster for what it is, and it's just self-control. It's a simple thing, you get into a habit of just putting this device with food that's not really being burned up or used, or you wouldn't be fat. Uh, this spoon is from China. It's one of the wooden ones we had whenever we was a kid. This isn't one. This is a real fancy one. See the inlay on some of the fancy lad stuff. It ain't nothing to anybody, but to me, it means a lot. I have a ritual where I normally pick a cup. My wife has me several like ships and captains type of cups, and of course y'all know my OMS. I'm gonna try it doctored up and let y'all hear my thought. Delicate and nice. Yeah, a nice morning blend. This bag, 6 ounces, good 6 ounces. It says 6 on it, but you know, I handle tobacco. My hands are pretty sensitive to weight. Um, it's worth it. It's $1.25 for that bag of coffee, and it's worth it. I need to pour it into a tub and kind of get a cost estimate on how much a tub or buying coffee like this. Not really. Um, if something doesn't taste good, it isn't what you want, then it's like that cheap creamer. I just won't buy it. It just isn't for me. Um, but if something still tastes good and it's less money and you can save money, and right now, uh, we're all about saving money. It's kind of tight for us. It's tight for everybody in the world. I pray for everybody. If it wasn't for my family and friends, we would have went under a long time ago. Very thankful. I look forward to the day whenever I can fire back at you. Return the wonderful gifts, and just to say thank you some small way. Off of the learning curve. I've never not had money. I moved out whenever I was 16, and I said I could do better. People saying aging tobacco doesn't do anything. Um, in my opinion, you're wrong. It does. Maybe not for the best. I'm not saying that. So I've smoked some tobaccos that I like better fresh than I did aged, and I've had several aged things thanks to friends and who pretty much helped me build a cellar. And y'all, if y'all remember me, uh, I'm a Captain Black man, and I really didn't need anything else. Occasionally, I would get some Granger and Carter Hall uh, in the boxes, and save the box tops to get pipes and stuff. I would smoke that other stuff just to do that, but I always just loved my Captain Black. I still do, but my palate, getting to try different things, very thankful for that. Very thankful, like. Uh, uh, Sue Dunhill's husband in James Yorkshire Posse got me into liking hot sauce, and I've never even really cared for black pepper. It was too much for me. That tingling sensation on my tongue, or I didn't. I looked at it as being something I didn't like, and now I go after it. I have a couple of bottles of this. Now, if you like kind of a sweet, uh, it's a habanero, and buddy, it's got a kick. Reminds me of the cooking up there at the Yorkshire Posse Barn Dominion. Well, guys, I'm gonna get to my coffee and sit down and enjoy my pipe. Hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. Turn this up. And thanks for being you. Just you. Don't change for anybody. Like if they like something that you don't like, you don't gotta argue about it. If they want to argue about it and you don't want to argue, hit the delete button. But always, you know, we're not just here to talk about tobaccos and life. We're here to teach a different way to be better people, to love God and know that He's going to take care of you. And if you don't believe in God, be better. Peace out, Texas.